What up, tubers? Zeltrax Millennium here, back with a brand new video review. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hello YouTubers, this is Zeltrax Millennium here, back with a brand new review for you. This time we're taking a look at the RetroFire series, High Octane Megazord and the Samurai Megazord from both Power Rangers RPM and Power Rangers Samurai respectively. Now let's take a look at the packaging, because the Bandai kind of changed the packaging for the RetroFires. Again! So here we got this kind of half-circle packaging thing. I don't know what was so wrong with the circle ones, but I don't know. It's kind of got Power Rangers right here. Got a picture of the RPM team here, the show logo, because that's where it came from. Collector's edition, okay, and High Octane Megazord right here. Back of the box shows the RPM series, the figure, and the Samurai Megazord, which is also available. So yeah, not a whole lot to say. I mean, Samurai's version is kind of the same thing, but the whole team right here minus gold, obviously. Show logo, that. Show stats down here. Now let's take a look at the accessory count of what they come with. They don't come with much. They only come with two things. Which, the RPM Megazord, the High Octane Megazord, sorry, comes with the Super Saber. It's very nicely detailed and nicely painted. It obviously looks like the one from the show, obviously animeized. And it also comes with the shield, which, for some odd reason, I've seen pictures of the original version, because this is the same thing as the original one from back when the original 3 RetroFires were released. And this seems like a darker red than the brighter red on this. I don't know, it must be darker paint or something. And it's just all black, nothing too special. The Samurai Megazord actually comes with the disc shield. It's unpainted, sadly, but a few dabs of gold paint here and there, and it'll be perfect. Nice detailing on it too. This is the first disc shield that we've ever gotten in terms of the DX Samurai Megazord. Oh well. And one of the things that I was kind of surprised about is the saber, which, if you look at it real closely, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see this, but it actually does have the etchings for each of the origami. Dragon, bear, ape, turtle, and lion. They're all on here, and on both sides too. I'm amazed you can actually get that amount of etching into the sword. Very nice. Whoops. Now let's take a look at the details for the High Octane Megazord first. Now this is obviously the same as the original version back in 2009, if I remember right. So not a whole lot of details are going to be present. Not a whole lot of new details are going to be present here. It very much looks like if the High Octane Megazord went through an anime machine, I guess. Like all harsh angles, lanky legs, very weird torso area. The Megazord kind of looks shrunken down there. And all their eyes are just this really bad all-spark baby blue. With some extra paint apps, you can actually get that thing to look pretty nice. So the head sculpt is very cool. If you guys saw my re-upload of my custom Jet Icaros RetroFire video, this is the exact same head as that. So this is the exact same head from that, because when I was working with Emerald Shine on that, he actually sent the head of this to me on the Jet Icaros custom. So yeah, there's that. And then the back's nothing too special. Thankfully this one's painted all the way. A little tramp stamp right down there. The articulation for this guy is it's okay. Shoulders go a full 360. The articulation is different on each arm. This one can twist a full 360. Bends at the elbow, double jointed, which is awesome. No wrist rotation on this arm. This arm goes in and out. Wrist rotates. The waist rotates. Full 360. Though I think the bear can move too. Yeah, the bear can move, though it's a bit tight on the Megazord in order to move. The legs can go forward and back. This thing likes to get stuck all the time. The knees can double joint, and the ankles can pivot up and down. And another cool thing is that he can actually hold his weapons very nicely. So let me just get that in there. And you'll actually have to get the arm into a position like this so that way you can actually use his shield. But I think on the original version of the shield it was actually a shiny black paint. But in this one it's a bit of a matte finish. So yeah. There is that. And also the headkin is on a ball joint. It doesn't go around a whole lot because of the whole thing on his back, on the back of his head. Oh well, it's not that bad. And now we go on to the Samurai Megazord, which I've seen AB Unit 4A's video on this guy, and I can honestly understand why he doesn't want to go anywhere near it. I mean, the Retrofire's up to like if I remember right, the Toysrus Megazord, they were actually getting pretty good with the details. This feels like it goes a little too far. I do feel like it goes a little too far. The details of it are close to the original Zords, but all the harsh lines and the pointy stuff, I don't know. I think it just went through the anime machine a bit too much, and it just doesn't really work. But it's a very nice Retrofire, and I do really like it. Albeit for the harsh angles. But yeah, the details of the thing are all there. The black of the helmet is shrunken down so that way these things can be enlarged. The horns here are a little bit big. The Lion Zord's actually nicely painted. The side of Turtle is actually pretty good. Though, of course, it's not painted all the way on the back, nor is the torso fully red on the back, which is sad. I'm going to have to paint that up later. And also for the Ape Zord, which is also not very painted all the way. At least the legs are fully painted, which is nice. The kanji for each of the animal Zords are actually still there, so at least we get that. And its articulation is also pretty good, too. He goes forward and back, in and out. Bends at the knee, though it's a little bit creaky. It's a little bit tough. A double jointed knee, which is really good. It works. Pivoted ankle, which again it's a little stiff. It tends to stick every now and again when you don't move it. The waist joint can actually move a full 360. These little things can twist a full 360, and they're a little loose in my opinion. Shoulders go a full 360 on both of them, so at least this guy has a little bit more over the RPM Megazord. The upper arm here can rotate a full 360, can bend at one joint. This wrist can rotate, thank God. And also, this wrist can rotate, which is nice. And also, like the RPM Megazord, it goes in and out, and this shoulder pad is mighty loose when you have it onto the side full much. Like the RPM Megazord and some of the other ones before it, the shoulder pads are removable. Which I know some people have actually been telling me the reason about that, but I still don't get it. But yeah, overall, this thing not that bad. Also, the head's on a ball joint; it can go all over the place. And like as usual, the accessories can go on there. Like, sadly, the hand for the Samurai Megazord is like this, so it can only go in a certain way, which kind of sucks. But we do have a little bit of alternate play with the shield. Now, sometimes in the show, the Samurai Megazord would actually hold his shield like a normal person with a shield. They can hold it like that. Or, there's another way. There's a hole right there, and as an alternative for plugging the shield onto the arm with the Shinkano, you can actually do that. So you can actually have the shield on the arm both ways, which, in my opinion, is very cool. So, are these Retrofire Megazords recommended? They're actually pretty good, and I would highly recommend them. Also, as an extra added bit with the sword, like with the Shinkano a little bit, you can actually sheath the sword, which is very nice. I think we're going to have it ended like that for the ending bits. So both of these Retrofires are highly recommended. If you've been looking for the High Octane Megazord and it's been going for heavy prices on eBay, check your local Toysrus. I'm betting they're back in stock somewhere. And also, the Samurai Megazord is also highly recommended. Even though it's a little bit on the harsh angle side, it is still a really good release, and I highly recommend you pick them up. Though, like the other Retrofires, they will need a bit of paint, and even with that bit of paint, it will still make them look exceptionally good. So, I hope you guys liked that review. This has been Zeltrax Millennium saying good night and good luck, and stay tuned for more reviews to come. Later.